All right. Yo, so I ain't gonna lie. A lot of these games I be thinking are new are actually old, very, very old. But not very old. It's about what it says. WilderMyth came out in 2019. So yeah. Um, that's okay. I can't. Don't have any heroes right now, so here's where we at. All right, good, good. Look like y'all can see the screen now. So let's play. New story. Okay, a three-chapter story that's geared towards new players. Face off against the implacable organ leader, Ostrich. Okay. Tragic hero. Standard difficulty. The lands dangerous but won't punish you too harsh. Nope, we're going to tragic hero, brother. Or we could do walking lunch. For those who revel in misery, we just do tragic hero. Oh, nah. I want to carved in stone. All progress is autosave and game over is final. No retries, no reloads. Here, let's do that. Carved in stone. Okay. We roll off. We roll off. Okay. We roll off again. Alright. She looks like a hunter. Uh, decisive, good. I should roll all again. So you can only be Mystic, a future warrior, future hunter, and future Mystic. So it's no change in class. Alright. Trying to get people that I like. She looks pretty cool. They all look angry. Luke Peacemaker, that sucks. Alright, we're going. Alright. 3 more rerolls and that's it. 1, 2, 3. Alright. I don't like. I don't know. I don't know. He was cool. Decisive, high-head, bookish, snark, and poetic. Radical loner. Let's go. Let's start. The growing the lands, it takes big time to put all this together. Get ready. Alright. Year 1, winter, day 1. Alright. It says this book. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. Why not scribble in a book anyway? No one's going to read it. This is what she's thinking. They'll make this the beginning. Here in my yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. I wonder if the music is too loud. Let me see something. Yeah, hell yeah, this shit loud as hell. Oblige, simple as that. Breeze is light that day, birds are timid. In fact, the whole world is taking their breath, ready to leap into the sea. I'm there already, huh? Here's the hard part. Getting Methyl out of bed will probably take the rest of the morning. Listening to her morose little comments and also, that's smoke. Fluttering flames roost among the far-off rooftops. Numglin hurries towards town, thinking of Mythal, a young woman whom he has known since boyhood. Okay, says you can choose. Watch me worry and she's fine is a robbery. She must have tried to cook breakfast again. Friendship. That woman have some explaining to do if she dies. Plus romance. I don't know. Let's go with robbery. Make it interesting. Or maybe not so fine. I don't know. Hey, Mathal, you're here? Struck the mission. drag map pin or your mom favorite on the game. That's not it. So, okay, I can do this. Okay, we could move. Okay, that's how it goes. It says put out the fires. Extinguish. Open door. I would love to do that. Yeah, you gotta turn the page every time you move, huh? The fire didn't reach our house. Reach your house. Figures. Mathal, open up. You have help out here. That idiot. Why no one's door unlocked? Mathal shoves it open. Yeah, you. What? I honestly wish you would have skipped. Get inside. Huh. Slam. Slam the door, huh? Yeah, I'm not trying to shoot out the fire if that's what you're about to say. Actually, there's Garou, a monster in the garden. So yeah, I'm very annoyed. They just rampage and all. They just rampage and all of a sudden. Why not kill it? Right. So here I got some tools around. Look, I know we're not best friends, but we still find a reason to see each other. Can you help me fight it off, or can you just kill it? I like to keep this creature at arm's length. If it breaks stones, it break bones. Pickaxe, frying pan. This is for cooking. Why I grab this? Let's get the pickaxe. Just watch my back, yeah? I'll do what I can, don't run. Okay, faux cards. Bro, who's throwing sloppily around beneath it? It runs, staggering, following its agony. Oh, wow. Oh, dang, he damaged him. Damn, you suck, bro. Oh, so they both still get experience, equal amount? She should get all of it because she the one that killed it. All right, Numglin is now a greenhorn warrior. Oh, you got buffer. Should cheer. Once every other turn, as a swift action, Numglin sheds 2 of a foe's armor with this weapon. Engage. As a swift action, Numglin engages a foe, forcing it to attack him. Numglin must stay in range and maintain a clear line of sight, +1 armor per engaged foe. Blood Rage. Numglin's melee and range attacks deal more damage based on the percent of health he's missing, up to a max of +3 damage. Let's go with engage. Alright, Mathal Keys is now Greenhorn Hunter. Okay, hunters thrive in the wild, blah 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 blah. Alright, crippling strikes. Mathal's melee and range attacks apply 2 hobble to the enemy. Quelling Moss. Mitchell has coated her weapons and Quelling Moss. Her melee and range attacks apply poison. As an action, she can toss a flask of burning moss that applies poison 1 to all units in the area. That's fire. Thorough shot. Mathal fires a cleverly placed arrow that will pass through Let's go with quelling moss. Give them some poison. Oh man. Alright, Silverback Brooch. Augment block 5. You gotta give that to him, man. Oh, it's right here on his armor too. That's tough. I wasn't sure if I hit it or not. Creature's death is quiet. It seems to slip from life in a few stunned, hazy blanks. They'll spend a piece of the day getting the flames under control. The damage, the tower in the hills is not a chapter. The damage isn't as bad as it could have been. Townsfolk emerged from hiding to fight fires and clear debris. Some full of curiosity, others visibly haunted by what they've seen. Galea must already be waiting for us. I'll go alone, but we should both go. Galea? She's at that ruined tower by now, probably talking to spiders or a ghost or something. Or another dare monster. Galea will be waiting for us. What happened today could be happening everywhere, couldn't it? Something about that tower is just stuck in my mind. It's like when you get apple skin in your teeth. In your mind? Teeth? Huh? Yeah. Anyway, I just think we said we'll meet her. We should. The tower in the hills? You've been there? Yeah, once. Actually, looking at the tracks, they come and they go. That direction. Numglin and Mythil follow the pounded path of monstrous feet, hoping for the best and dreading every other possibility. Okay, choose. Let her be alive. Alive and unhurt. Galea, you seem to be fine. Don't make me call you a liar. No, they go for friendship. A wordless while passes between them, but a quiet only heightens their worry. You've known Galea longer than I have. She's pretty capable, I feel like. Oh. Yeah, Galea's a little broody sometimes, but she doesn't often disappoint me, you know? Weird things do tend to happen around her, but I say she's probably up there now. Figuring things out. Yeah, they got them creatures. Okay, find Galea at the old tower. Scouting. In order to find sites in the wilderness, heroes must scout the land, which takes time. Click on an unscouted tile to show the scout action. All right. Select the heroes. All right, let's go. He looks like he's going to die already. and this is the intro. All right. The previous night, WilderMyth. The tower where Galea had arranged to meet Nunglin and Mythal is a place she often used to escape to as a girl. She knows its rooms and floors so well. She could survive being chased through them. Cough, cough. And now wait, I suppose. Cough. Dust gets deep as rain puddles in here. Cough. Alive is alive until that beast breaks through. You're not so bad, are you, beast? Wolf. Snoofer. She got chairs covered. At least you're not loud. The tower has outlived generations. Maybe the boast of some long-dead despot whose name has sunk in the river. But as the old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid the bones of failure is often the dream that drove it. That book. Why have I never... Whew. Easy there. I guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself. Han Beast. I'm also wondering. Galea bends to pull it loose. The book's heavier than its slender spine suggests. WilderMyth is the title. Look at all of this. It's full of strange stories. The folklore of folk long forgotten. The candlelight leaping strikes no significant bell. It's the weird story of a child watching candlelight against the ceiling and wishing herself through it to a far realm without grown-ups. Gift of the inscriptor proposes an unlikely legend that one spider-limbed man crafted all written language. He trapped ants between vellum and pressed them so long and relentlessly that they became letters. Papa Eucaland's horn spins the yarn of a father who drank so much and laughed so freely that he grew a beautiful spiral horn. His children were very proud. Galea reaches the last word of the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left. This book, something in her feels like it's coming loose, but she can't tell exactly what. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. That'll make this the beginning. Here in my yondering country, Galea writes, words are ready. Omens have formed in the fabric of everything, and she's beginning to recognize them now. Some are just misgivings. They crept through her body like the sourceless aches one wakes with. Others are more substantial. Now they seem lightning plain, a promise of thunder. For in the wild black woods where birds once bellied, a hateful silence churns. Pain lights Galea's head, subsides. I made it to morning? She lowers her blurry eyes. Her story lies before her in luminous script. Empty pages have sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? So choose. She pulls the spoon from her pocket. She slides a branch from the rubble. It's sturdy. It has a palm-loving twist. Let's go with the spoon. Open wide, beast. I'm getting out of here. Constructive mission. Alright. Foe cards. Rager. It charges about seeing misshapen tusks swinging loudly. Okay. Use interfusion to kill from a distance. Okay, interfuse with an object, then use the object to attack. Use the interfuse ability to connect with fire or scenery. Different types of scenery give different effects and abilities. Many of these let you use the scenery to damage enemies. Okay. So... he should be dead, right? Yep. So victory. Good shit. Galea has grown stronger. As a mystic, Galea has acquired a knack for interfusing her spirit with earthly things, drawing on these bonds to enact formidable magics. So arches active. Galea bonds with the earth and summons from ceiling and seal of wondrous tree that pins surrounding enemies. Elementals, advanced interfusions. Does not burn out while interfused. Active, Splinter Soul. Liquid, upgrade, Infernal Rain. Galea, compulsion. Galea briefly interfuses with an enemy and forces it to move where she pleases. Let's go with Elementals. Makes more sense. Okay. Alright, Crow Feather Necklace. Body chain to wear around the neck. Alright. Let's do it. More monsters roam the ruined halls and rattles the rotting furniture. But Galea moves quietly, sensing her way in the dark. Daylight lands on her wrist. Cool wind soothes her tired eyes. I'm still allowed to live? She closes the tower door gentle to make no noise. That was the mystic's art that I did. Right, tower? Where I get it from? Could have just happened. Is it just one of those things? Things a woman's born with that might blossom in her life when she needs them? Suddenly I can listen to the bookcase, talk to the flame. I feel the sweetness in that onion plant. Galea. Maybe in starlight I'll understand it deeper. Galea, you alright there? Hey Galea, something happened? Yeah, I forgot you two were coming. I'm sorry, I just had the weirdest night and day in. Me and this boulder I'm next to only barely survived. Yeah, see that smoking horizon? That's from the town. Yeah, that's Yuccan. It burned? Karoo! Things are different than they were. Yeah, well, I don't know if you ever seen something quite like this. A monster? Sure we have. We slay monsters. Okay, well, I do magic. Alright, assault, Wooden Storm. Sites, you discover a new site. It's still under enemy control though. Click on the banner to assault it. Okay, let's go. He might die actually. I'm sick of talking. I'm going in. Don't follow me if you're scared. A perfect understanding isn't likely to emerge. What these beasts are, where they came from, what drove them to attack the town of Eucaland. But letting them nest here feels like the wrong idea. Unless you really are scared, let's just pick a plan and go with it. Sure, well. Back at my house, it was pretty simple. Kill the beast before it kills you. +1 courage. I just came out of there. If we're methodical, patient, we can fend them off at least. Stoicism. Let's go with Stoicism. Stoicism. All heroes +1 armor / warding. Full cards, Raccoon and Row. Raccoon scrambling through shadows, its barbed appendages eagerly twitch. A row, who's throwing? Yeah, we already know the description for that one. Action points. Every hero starts out with 2 action points every turn. Different abilities have different costs. Single action ends turns, requires 1 action point, ends the hero's turn. Single action costs 1. I think I get it. Let's he got 2 armor. Let's get him up here. Up to Guardian. I'll just wait. All right. Because he the warrior, you gotta go up. Let's open this door. Mm. I guess I would want to pin it, right? Here we go. Oh, so he could still attack me? Interesting. Let me do it. Oh man. No, that's not. That's not what I wanted to do, bruh. You see, okay. Alright, you found a snakestone ring. A ring studded with a gem, +5 dodge. Alright, the last misshapen creature folds its bones and discs. Blue fluids darken the dust. It's fascinating, Grim. It's fascinating, Grim. The color in their veins, what's it mean? A sickness, probably. Hey, look at us. Look what we did. Yeah. Day drops. Day drops, day rises, dusk is sweet, the sunrise sweeter. It's not long before they cleaned the old tower up a bit. There's still 1,000 questions this place excites. Someone's got to keep fighting on our roads, our hills, and our wild places. The threat will only grow. We all feel that. Let's not wait to be overrun. We're a company of heroes now. We'll walk the land, we'll fight. People need us. We give ourselves a name and make sure it's one they'll sing. Sounds like you thought about this. Name the company. Okay. We'll be called the Clan of Hiring Fairy. Well, how about the Greenlings of the Holy Bear? Maybe Myth's Rebel? Enter your own name. The Butt Crackers. Okay. After that, three of them are inseparable. Rumors are rampant. Heroes are needed. The world will be flooded with sorrows, but its defenders are joined by a fire that night. Here follows the tales of the Butt Crackers. Be remembered. Calamities. Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. Raccoon, tall spike slash damage. The monster is now stronger. Tail spike does slash damage to adjacent foes. Oh shit. So it got stronger. Tutorial is complete. Legacy points. Get legacy points by taking new sites. Spend legacy points to do things like recruit heroes, build stations, and cancel calamities. Use them wisely. Okay, once a site is free of enemy control, you can spend some time to secure it. Secure sites provide resources now and at the end of each chapter, which you can use to craft gear at a town or between chapters. Secure WilderMyth stone. Won't this mean the locals will just move in? The site can provide resources now and at the end of each chapter. Okay. Choose. Investigate thoroughly, catalog everything, find an item. Prioritize speed. Greater mysteries exist far from this wobbly tower. Yeah, let's do that. Secure site is completed. WilderMyth stone has been cleaned and put in good order with time left for a few days of comfort. WilderMyth stone will return to the hands of the common folk. While they tend it, the site will provide resources at the end of each chapter. Hides 1 and goats 1, spelled threads 1. They can recruit. Word is there someone's here willing to join the Butt Crackers. Who will investigate? Yeah, send her over there. Who do you want to recruit? New recruit, bookish poet. Yeah, let's recruit him. Glen, another soul to stand. You're back. I saw you leave a while ago. I did, and it's going well. The monster slaying. There's so much monster slaying going on. But bottom line is we could do with another pair of hands. Are you interested? Me, a lanky branch of a lad in battle? But these are ever shifting days. Perhaps this branch can see itself a spear. That sounds promising. So you're in? I am. What sort of skills do you need the most? Oh shit. Good you as a warrior, I guess. Fruit prepared. Bosch is growing stronger. Words like Bosch are built hardy, enduring with natural. Okay. Backslam, a swift action every other turn. Bosch knocks enemy up 2 tiles away, dealing Sentinel. Replaces Guardian. Bosch leads up to 2 tiles in order to intercept the foe who is passing nearby. Chill. Once every other turn to swift away, Bosch already sheds. Alright, let's do Backslam. Prepared defense. My best guess would be here that they attack, During the enemy incursion, each tier of defense will slow down the enemy and reduce their incursion size by 1. Defenses will also grant buffs during a defense mission. Tall grass is a plus. Cookfire will be a daily risk for all this bush. But a thicker nest may only catch a raccoon's eye. Get you. Get them. Build a bridge. A bridge begs for traffic. A bridge allows. Hold on, we ain't gonna do that yet. Okay, now I get it. I don't know what we was doing here. This tile's not passable. Um, oh, here. What's this? 62 days until next calamity card. No infested tiles. Yeah, let's get started. Infested tiles are unsafe. Infestations increase the strength of the source threat, can ambush groups of 2 or 1 heroes, and over time would spread and turn to incursions. You can clear infestations by taking out the source or by sending a group of heroes to patrol in the site. Tier 1 defenses builds. Let's cancel this job. Let's get them all over there. Yenfields has been revealed. 1 prairie outpost. Build a station here. Legacy point costs. Let's go. Let's go. Mr. Wild has been revealed. Lurking Gargans. Let's see if we can do it. Next assault. Let's attack. Alright, Shy in the Shadow. By Douglas Austin, Finesse. So they really got authors for real. Red weather. Hmm. Dries the mind out. I can see you living here, Bosch. This or some similar setting. Really, why? You don't see it? A house with a lot of windows for you to peer out of? Contemplating the lights until some green new thought struck you? You be at the desk then for night stays on in. Probably penning verses that outlive us all. Hmm. Am I giving you ideas? Well, I squeal. Kororo, kororo. Su Kershlesh. Can't be far from the Meadowlands. This used to be a beautiful place, according to local records. Now it's thickets and mud. Oh, what are you on about, settling? We're heading towards a possibly fight. Thrish, Kororo, Kokladder, Swall, Swirl, Splash, Chloride, Coral. What the hell is this thing? A cat never lightly suffers indignities. Is it mostly just indecent, you think, being chased by monsters? What? I'm quoting E-Red. Whoever it is. What is this? Watch it. Scatter. Rule. Hey, is it sad? This is a playmate. That his playmate ran away? Um, that's a theory. I'm saying it's an unlikely theory by the tone of my voice. I'm implying, but owner's not home. I'm sure there's no horrifying story to any of this. The fate of whoever furnished the place and is now gone. You haven't been here in the fall, possibly even since spring. Coral, I'm not imagining it. The thing's depressed. Does a rabbit pity the wolf who whines at his door? Well, it doesn't seem to hate us. I'll keep my spirit up all the same. Although it also doesn't seem to be able to tell the between you and me or a walking dresser. Oh wait, look, she came back. Are they a pair of quarreling quids? Can't leave each other alone? I don't know. There's this something interesting. A little book. It seems to be within the realm of this creature's attention. What are you saying? The realm of tension. No, it's a journal. Notes. Records of a 60-day task. Can I try and read some? Do you want to? I guess. So it starts. Day one. Today I start my dark little spell journal. So it's spell journal. Flipping through, there's lists and drawings, diagrams, but it goes on. I'll show here, document lucidly and diligently as I may. My preparations, my processes, my observations. I do not yet know of how and to what effects the spell should succeed, but I am resolved in my course to see it through. And there's an amendment. See it almost through. The final turn scares me. It's frightening magic we channel. Exclamation point. You're saying the person ruled out? Of course not. A cramped indoor house passes. Day 10, the spell is cast, and yet today she languishes, same as yesterday, sleeps, and raises her eyes barely like a cat 9 times her age. Her voice helplessly pushes sardonic undertones beneath the writer's unstylish lines. Day 34, I grow sure, small signs that seem to like delusions at first. Manufactured meanings, sprout out of a woman's wild imagination. They are like letters retraced, becoming starker, clearer. Things are changing. Herb dust, the seeped-in smoke of incense books and their book covers, the tired beams of rosewood. These soft old cottage smells combine. Blanket weight, the milled order sinks around their shoulders, growing especially comfortable in this place in time like winter warmth. Last entry, noticing it's become kind of a pain to read. Some of these sentences wander off and there's big empty spaces. Where doodles, in case you're wondering. That's not me, that's the writer. Day 62, my brain's become a fiddle string. As vibrating, focused lonesome as that, my mind narrows and every thought is a pressed note along that stinging single strand. A solitary stem from which not every sound or contemplation I would once have easily produced may now flower. Mixing metaphors, but I find it deeply human, and human the way she continues to strive for wordcraft. Perhaps old age will always been like this, at least Shy. Shy continues to mend. For the first time today, she ate with gusto. The whole herring I bought her has been, I've gone back in my old diaries to check. It's been just over 2 years. And as I must noted previously, it's this extended span of smallest changes I find most heartening. The pattern and pace speak to me of momentum, a steady motion that may carry forward far into the future, if never near forever. Find myself the end, but Fair too is a new darling of mine, mortal fair, fresh and clear and bright. It confirms for me that the world keeps its bargains. She strengthens as I weighs down. This fate is what I bought for myself and for her. Let's not be sad. And though it appears the treats I've made failed, I'll think of that midnight orchard I so arduously hunted and harvested, so carefully separated, that these efforts have done nothing to mitigate or smooth out the transfer of my years. Let's not get down about it. I was going to say, that big midnight orchard ordeal, that's a fickle flower to begin with. Its properties are affected by a great many variables. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm sure you're right, but I am quite I am quite free of any regrets. Gratitude is what I feel. If you are reading this, believe me, mostly I am grateful. Now I wish to say, if you see Shy around, chase her off. That cat will live 1,000 years. I don't know where she will go, but don't let her waste her new life here. For here, I will soon be bound. To what extent I shall eventually diminish. It seems hard to guess. I suspect I should be nothing but a shadow soon. Lightless, thoughtless, meaningless, and without memory. A shade. May you live long, dear reader, never needing to learn the lengths you go to save the ones you love. Corduroy. She signs her name, Crin Sidge, foolish witch of length metal. I wonder about whatever moments transitions must have followed. Shame is the final entry, then the shadow thing is what's left of her. Seems like. Hmm. His. Well, we can do what the lady wanted anyway. Lead her cat away from here. Beware the wishes of a selfish woman, they would be dangerous to herself. Hmm. Beware the wishes of a selfless woman. The cat knows. Shy agrees with me. What do you think she knows? And where did she read? She comes back. She keeps coming back. With how long we're supposing it's been, you think that cat makes sense? Think that can make sense? Memories can be so strong. They override our senses, bring us to danger by the same path we once took towards love. The switch did predict she'll need chasing off. And look what they've become to each other. Go talk to her. Talk to that cat? Me? I guess I really just mean don't chase her off, and I mean I won't judge you either. If you fail, I'm no cat hoarder, just try. And you're going to do what? I'll be busy. Whatever spell transfer this woman worked, by her own admission, she left it incomplete. So almost though, as she put it. So I'm wondering, can another look from me identify first what might happen if it's finished, and then can I enact any sort of amending thing, motion effect, or whatever to? Yeah, it's a lot of reading. This game is a lot of reading. I'm thinking we're going to fight. Here, cat. Thirsty? Woo. Because if you are, find me a bucket with a bottom where you can dive down a well. Murph. Yeah, agreed, but shouldn't take too long. I love to meet then. I call it merely a wild skill survival instinct or try to keep communities intact. But there's things you learn on your way from here to there and on your way home. Wash, see if she'll come inside. As rain fell outside, a black cat was there, always in the window, longful, retreating. There's just a line from Bard from the blue end that I happen to remember, probably quoting it wrong. There's always shadows to face. If you didn't call for us, I thought the moon might have invited us up in another moment. In the oven's hot glow, the cottage seems not much different. There's one layered on smell, cold, dark, and unfamiliar, and a hue to the shadowing that perhaps wasn't there before. Yeah, it wasn't as smart as I ever felt, but got there. Mostly just combing through that journal and figuring out what she left undone. Then it's like trying to get ghosts to listen to you. You just shout and hope it works. Big thing was we burned what's called Phantom Freesia. It seems our witch collected it, dried it, but didn't use it. And with that, there were some fairly eldritch incantations. A soul unshelled and bared for swallowing, shorn of his whole, shucked even of his shadow. I don't blame the lady for leaving them out. Those words just sounded bad. You were chanting this stuff? Well, no, I actually spell cast pretty quiet, I guess. But anyway, things resolved after that. Color flooded up into her and resolved. So what even was this? It's magic I mean. It's not interfusion stuff, huh? Would you know? Yeah, it's weird. I can't really confidently say, except that it seems to be a sort of thing where the cast is not intimately involved. Does that, or like that is still the same thing of this conversation between flame and flower, but there's no human listener or contributor, no mystic, I guess. I just mean, but would that make sense? Your guess is as good as mine. Well, anyway, I don't know exactly what's changed, except there's more commoner, less panic, almost more awareness, maybe self-awareness. Shia gives to the shadow her long, unreadable gaze, and she takes a step aside and another. This good? I don't know. Comes a noise of light being split down by seams of blinding, unbrightness somehow painful to see. And in that moment without cognition, it seems strange claws may have snatched them from the river of time, but they're here again, whole. A distant bray of something wild and raging. Reminds them not to get caught in a stupor. The woodlands may be filling with gorgons. Places kind of a beacon, huh? Time to relocate, but what about you? What will you be from now on? The shadow molded cat then decides to walk with Bosch, to nuzzle Mytho on a different world than this one. I don't know. So which one? On a different world than this one. Let's say to walk with Bosch. Me and my familiar get a pet. But I wonder if I can bear the weight of all the questions you bring with you. Maybe she remembers you're talking to her out there. So much the better, I guess. Now I don't have to feel sorry to you. Well, but we still don't even know. Know what? Don't know what exactly remains or what's new. Even just, what is she now? Well, she follows, she follows. Come on, can feel them getting close. And so we're brought together two figures of the story, Bosch, Wonder Grave, and the Shadow Cat who protected them. But hey, we're leaving the fire roaring, I know. Pretty irresponsible of us, isn't it? Alright. Got them new raccoons in that row. Alright, Silk Step. Yeah. Oh, they can shoot shit. Wow. Some scenery grants cover. Scenery that grants partial cover or good cover provides protection to adjacent units. A good thing. Some partial cover. Go here. We see that. Oh my god. His left leg is destroyed. His spirit here. Damn, immortal choice. His left leg destroyed. His spirit threadbare. Bosch offers up a desperate request to the battle gods. If I ever was going to ask them for a favor, now will be the time. Bosch dies 3 + 3 armor. All Bosch dies deal 12 damage. Bosch, you can keep the leg. Just help me get out of here. Give me one last good strike. Give me one last good strike. Bosch has his jaws and grip his spear. Perhaps the battle gods blow a guiding wind behind him. Arrgh! And so Bosch Fury finds his mark. Victory. That's it. You still don't level her up. Alright, knee pads are rhythm, speed. Knee pads, burnishing, expert designs of land. Give him the speed. Claim. Calamities. Your enemies improve their strategy after every fight. So, the Rager. 1. Can I cancel finish? Ah, shit. Barry Bosch. Bosch Watergrave fell in battle at Miskiskin Wild. What a waste. What is best? We should construct a tomb to commemorate his story. +2 LP at the building a tomb. Bosch Whittaker will be added to your legacies. Or let's bury him quietly near his family. Bosch Whittaker will be forgotten. +2 LP at the end of chapter. Let's do that. Bosch wanted it this way. Keep him quiet. Alright. Let's build a station here. One prairie outpost. I can build it myself, honestly, but we should help as we can. Euclid's tailoring families have selected a spot for an outfitter, or a weaver works, or even a well-removed tannery. Any of these will help the provincials prosper. Build stations, spend 1 legacy point. Stations provide resources at the end of each chapter. Spend resources to upgrade hero weapons and armor. Outfitter provides hide and fabric. Weaver provides 2 fabrics. The tannery provides 2 hides. How about we can secure this? Let's not put in too much effort. Our enemies are probably waiting to take this place the moment we leave. Alright, the site can provide resources now and at the end of each chapter. Spend resources to upgrade hero weapons and armor. This is what happens. Done. Yuckland has a new recruit available. Cool. Calamities. Your enemies advance their plans over time. Deepest. The woken hobbit enemy. The monster is now stronger. More. Jesus. What the hell is this shit? We're fucked. So we ambushed. For a moment, the swamp air seems darker, heavier. Horned outlines loom and melt in the tailor-colored mist. Now the sound of feet glooping in the murk water. Deepest? Galia, you came back real quick. If we're swift, we can rush your line. Got to be patient to escape effectively. I'll set fires. Chaos can be an ally. Count as you go. Most kills win. Double stunt. Blazes. Set fires. Yes. This swamp moss burns. Rattlewood flares up in flames if it's dry enough. Baking the mud. Escape isn't far. So we basically gotta get out of here. 12 cards. Broken Slinger. Throwing the sling and swinging it. Retreat and escape. It's okay to fall back. Retreating may sometimes be the best option when overwhelmed. However, for non-plot missions, retreating will not grant experience or threat source, and infestation will not be removed. During any non-plot mission, you can click the retreat button. Alright. Oh no. There we go. Let's get out of here. You can feed. Luckily, the swamp is dense here. Yeah, enemies improve the strategy after every fight. The deepest. Hobble enemy. Okay. Achievement unlocked. This should be defeated in battle. That's an achievement. All right. So we back here. Let's secure site. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get all of them together to do this shit. Okay, secure site is completed. Night Odin Grove has been cleaned and put in good order, with time left for a few days of comfort. Night Odin Grove will return to the hands of the common folk while they tend to it. Okay. Heartwoods is 3. Let's do that. Let's go. Prepare defenses. So the year 2 summer 2. Alright, we got these defenses in order. Be right back. Alright, we'll prepare defenses, scout this. Let's do it. Let's get over there and do our thing over here. Alright. Ying's bog has been revealed. +1 from infested tiles. Bog is saying Gorgons are infesting this tile. It may ambush groups of 2 or fewer heroes. Alright, so let's go here. And can we craft something here? No, we can craft in Yuckland. Let's go back to Yuckland. Let's prepare defenses here real quick though. Give it tier 2 defense. So we in year 2, about to be year 3. Yep, your enemies advance their plans over time. Okay, we got +1 legacy points though. So these guys are extra strong now. Extra strong. That's cool. We doing what we need to do. We in year 3, by the way. Dismiss. There's no infestation here. Okay, now what can we craft? No. Okay. How about he can get a mace. Let's craft that. Um, it costs 3 legacy points to recruit a new guy. Alright, I think we should let's cancel that. Let's go. Alright. Rumors of Deepest have led the butt crackers through murky bogs to the site of long forgotten ruins. Wind-worn, rock, and decayed edifices are all that remains of this ancient city. Could have been a war that wiped them out or a plague, left no one behind to tell their story. Even the locals don't know who used to live here. Dragon footprints probably are deepest. Flowers for no one. Think the deepest has some particular reasons for coming here? Well, there's plenty of stonework still intact. They could put it to use, maybe. Turn this place into something defensible. Our civilization falls, another is built on the bones of their dead. The dead? Sometimes it's easy to forget they were real people. Ordinary, most of them? Probably. You know, with all the usual hopes and fears and everyday concerns, thousands of feet must have trodden these streets every day, exchanging goods, information. And those must have been houses, not too fancy, but the space a woman calls her own doesn't have to be. Guess they formed friendships, same as us, helped each other through the hard times. Which sounds like our deepest. An open pit of an old amphitheater, deepest slinking mutter, plying that loose stone. Thoughts? Did we just bust in? Watching them standing under that pillar, how about I bring it down? Intimidation. Fires create confusion and smoke provide fire. Let's do stealth. Combat modifiers. Our heroes begin combat in Great Plain. Whoa. Okay, we got some big fire spirit. It's partial cover. This is a good cover. Let's go with her real fast. Okay. We got somebody over here. Let's wait. Flanking, 100% hit chance. Flanking enemy attack 90 degrees or more from the previous attack that turn. Oh no, he's about to be dead. Good. So now, good thing for that, man. Oh no. Why the fuck would they make me do that? Now he's dead, basically. You're gonna have to maim him. Alright, finish from here. I'll find you later. Numbling stackers all hoping you can scrounge up with no strength to survive until things quiet down. Achievement unlocked the cost of heroism. Have a hero withdraw after being maimed. Yeah, that was. They made me do that shit. I already did. Mythic keys are now Bloodhorn Hunter. So we can get amber arrows from standing by fire. Mythic's bow attacks have +0 damage. Mythil fires a cleverly placed arrow that will pass through the first target. Flash clone. Once per combat, Mythil throws a flash clone that blinds enemies and deals 0 magic damage. If it's doing that ally, they will be hitting. Yeah, let's go with flash clone. You found Mystic armor. Praise humble. Yeah, let's do that. She needs that. Calamities. The enemies improve their strategies after every fight. These are getting worse and worse, man. When the hero is maimed, they travel to the nearest safe town to rest until they're ready to fight again. Okay. Investigate thoroughly. This. Oh man, it's gonna take a while. Numglen has returned to action. Hold on, let's recruit. Poetic, intellectual. Alright, that's done. Let's recruit. It didn't take long to track back to Yucaland, and the town still seemed like the best bet for finding another pair of hands. Nah, well, he need another hand. He's missing a hand. Captain Hook type shit. It's you from the heroes. Right anyway, I was hoping you'd come back. What did we miss? A few Gorgons? Oh, everything's fine. That's just it. It's been quiet in Yucaland so far, but I heard those things you said. The talk of treading off the roads and into our own legends. And it stuck with me more than I would have thought. Is that how we put it? I suppose forming a company of heroes can get one a little fired up. You were right, though. It seemed far-fetched at first, but then again, so did the tales of Gorgons, and now look where we are. Well, we could use another fighter on our side. You're up for it. Oh, fantastic. I'm glad you offered. I think I could be useful. I wasn't sure about the protocol for joining a company of heroes. For far be it from us to turn you down, then. Um, let's go warrior again. Okay. Thorough delving through the mysteries of Brightbird Lumberyard is proven rewarding. Okay, we got some heartwoods. And Kurgan. Kurgans in great numbers move to attack your lands, driving peaceful folks before them, leveling homes and hollow places. Yeah, enemies will travel from tile to tile, attacking and destroying sites until they are defeated by heroes in combat or repelled by defenses you built. Their numbers will wear down. Once incursion size reaches zero, the enemy will dissipate in incursion, and incursions will be over. Uh, so the incursions coming from both sides. Whatever. Geometry of magic. Things in clover are drunk or sleeping. The last greasy lights. Hold on, let's save and quit for now. It's like how long we've been playing. Because I'm 30.